no-go zones can be a matter of life and death.
As ambulance services avoid some areas, two ordinary men bring hope in a van. From shacks to hospital doors, they've traveled thousands of kilometers to ensure that fragile young children never miss an appointment. I met up with two men who hold out a lifeline on wheels. Early in the morning, while Cape Town still sleeps, two drivers already on the road. For them, each day is more than just another drive. It's a risk.
This is not a job for me. This is my calling. The kids, when I pass the schools, they're screaming, "Hi Sam, hi superhero, hi."
They're not policemen or paramedics. Yet, for many families, they are the difference between uncertainty and hope. Getting sick children safely to hospital.
I know that I have a purpose, and me doing this, I'm touching so many lives.
Two people were shot dead and 3 others injured in a mass shooting incident in Gugulethu.
Rampant gang violence is affecting the daily lives of residents.
Western Cape Police have identified 4 of the 5 bodies discovered in Khayelitsha.
In this city, fear draws invisible borders. Streets so dangerous, even emergency services won't go there. Beyond these lines, families struggle to reach life-saving medical care. For children living with a serious illness, one missed appointment can mean losing out on vital treatment. In the townships of the Western Cape, the struggle isn't getting access to care, it's the cost of getting there. Poverty, violence, and high unemployment mean many families can't afford the trip to hospital. But one initiative is changing that. Across townships in Cape Town, their bright minibuses have become a familiar sight. Super Sam Hero Transport has given sick children and their caregivers free rides to life-saving appointments at state hospitals.
Children weren't coming to their clinic. They didn't have money for transport. You know, the 3 taxis, the 3 buses, it was just too much for the mums who often had a child in a wheelchair.
Run by NGO Footprints for Sam, co-founder Melissa Williams-Platt started Super Sam Hero Transport after seeing children miss critical appointments while her son Sam was at the Red Cross Children's Hospital. After he died, she turned grief into action. Tell me, why did you decide to invest in transport?
As I started speaking to mums, if a child has a chronic condition, they have to go regularly, whether it may be back to hospital or to clinics, and often it's a choice. Do I put food on the table, or do I go into hospital?
With just 2 minibuses and a pair of brave drivers, over 8,000 children and their families no longer have to make that choice.
Morning.
Wat sê?
Goed.
Gouvin is die naam.
Ambot.
Ja, so julle is die ouens wat die kinders by die hospitaal uitkry. I'll be spending the next few days with 2 of their drivers. Let's get in before the traffic gets too bad. Humbert Kodom, known as Humby, has been behind the wheel for over 8 years. Today, he'll be taking 2 young patients to Red Cross Children's Hospital. So where are we going first, Mr. Humby?
We're going to Khayelitsha first, and then after that Gugulethu.
Humbert is on edge. Khayelitsha and Gugulethu are hijacking hotspots, and he's faced his share of close calls.
The guy was standing in front of me with a gun and shouted me, get out, get out.
And you had kids in the bus?
Kids in the bus. And I just bent and drive. And he jumped out of the way. The kids were crying. They were crying in the van. I'm still seeing a psychologist about this hijacking.
Despite the risks, Humbert remains determined to make every pickup. We finally arrive. Humbert guides me through narrow, often dangerous alleyways to reach the family.
This is the house.
Ndinako has a chronic lung condition and partial blindness. She and her grandmother, Fundiswa Makeleni, depend on Humbert for every hospital trip.
How has that journey been?
But buses bayithatha inxaxheba bazondilanda baphinde bandibuyise ngoku besazi uba kudangerous ekhayelitsha into abafocuse kuyo bubomi ka-nabo.
Just 15 minutes from Khayelitsha, the need is just as urgent.
All right, sir. Where are we heading now?
We are heading to Guguletu, the Peterson family, Jaden Peterson. He got a lot of severe illnesses. He's in a wheelchair, so the mom has also struggled with transport with them to get them to the hospital and from the hospital.
Jaden has cerebral palsy. His mother, Nicole Peterson, cares for him full-time. Without reliable transport, he often missed vital hospital appointments.
When you used to take Jaden to the hospital with the public transport, did you leave the wheelchair at home?
Yes. Yes. I left the wheelchair at home and then I would carry him all the way.
And, I mean, that's not ideal, but it's also not comfortable for him.
The bonds these drivers form with the children run deep. Sonwabo Mandindi, another driver, builds lasting connections, even through the heartbreak of the job.
Is it hard working with children who have different diseases?
You know, we create a bond.
Yeah.
Sometimes the kids are born, within a month they realize the child has a condition. Then from then, after a month, and then you start seeing the child almost every second week, and then you actually build
pretty close.
Some of them are even 5 years now.
Have you lost any of the patients that you transport?
Yeah, a lot of children have lost their lives. When the day comes, it's emotional, and the way it's so emotional, sometimes you feel like you don't want to continue doing this work. You don't want to continue, but you know you need to be there for others. We're still fighting.
Arriving at the hospital can be stressful and filled with anxiety. But Humbert and Sonwabo are always just a call or text away. Super Sam Hero Transport partners with Red Cross Children's Hospital. Professor Mignon McCulloch has seen the difference.
How often do kids miss appointments?
We make plans on their management and decide whether we need to do any surgery on them or add any new medication or remove any medication. And so if kids actually miss their appointment, it has a major impact on the quality of their health care. Having a taxi service that's quite expensive is very overcrowded if a child's on drugs that suppress the immune system.
So it's also a health risk to take public transport back if you've had like a...
It can be if you've been on medication that suppress your immune system. And so Sam's van offers us many services. Safe, reliable transport, also a safe environment for them to be in.
It's midday and Humbert's day is coming to an end. As he completes his final drop-offs, one quiet truth remains. Even a driver can change a life, one trip at a time.
So unbelievable to see what Sam's bussy can do, what me as a driver can do, the impact into others' lives. By making a big difference, I am proud of that.
No, you should be proud.
Me doing this, I know for a fact, even if I'm broken inside, but if I see another child who's fighting, that gives me hope at least, that at least I'm giving life to another person.